Have you ever wondered how livestock farming, a practice so integral to our modern life, came into existence? The seeds of this fascinating journey were sown during the Neolithic Revolution, around 10,000 years ago. As our ancestors transitioned from nomadic hunter-gatherers to settled farmers, they began to tame and breed animals. This was no small feat. It required observation, understanding, and a deep connection with the natural world. The domestication of animals such as cattle, sheep, and goats provided early humans with a reliable source of food, clothing, and labor. This allowed them to form settled communities, giving birth to the first civilizations. Livestock farming also played a crucial role in the development of trade, as animals became valuable commodities. Thus began a journey that would forever change the course of human history, marking the dawn of livestock farming, an enduring testament to humanity's ingenuity and adaptability. As we move forward in time, we see how livestock farming continued to evolve in the medieval period. Livestock farming was of significant importance during the Middle Ages. It was the backbone of the economy, providing both food and materials for clothing, while also serving as a symbol of wealth and status. The Middle Ages saw several technological advancements that revolutionized the industry. One of these was the invention of the heavy plow. This innovation allowed farmers to turn over the heavy, wet soil of northern Europe, making it possible to cultivate larger fields and support more livestock. Another important development was the horse collar. This device allowed horses, rather than oxen, to pull plows and carts. Horses were faster and more efficient, which meant that farmers could work larger areas of land, increasing productivity and allowing for the rearing of more livestock. During this period, the concept of common grazing emerged. This was a system where members of a community shared a common area of land for grazing their livestock. It was a practical solution that allowed small-scale farmers to rear livestock without owning large tracts of land. Monastic communities also played a significant role in livestock farming. Monasteries were often self-sufficient, raising their own livestock for food and materials. Some monasteries became renowned for breeding high-quality animals, and their practices were adopted by other farmers. In addition to these advancements, livestock farming in the Middle Ages was also shaped by cultural and social factors. Feasts and festivals often centered around the slaughtering and consumption of livestock, highlighting the central role these animals played in society. As we transition into the Renaissance, we see a further evolution in livestock farming. The practices and technologies of the Middle Ages laid the groundwork for the changes to come, setting the stage for the next chapter in the history of livestock farming. Moving from the Renaissance to the Industrial Revolution, we witness a massive transformation in livestock farming. As the world industrialized, so did agriculture, leading to significant shifts in the way livestock was raised and managed. The Industrial Revolution, spanning from the mid-18th to the early 20th century, introduced machinery into farming. Before this era, farmers relied heavily on manual labor and traditional methods. However, the advent of steam and later combustion engines revolutionized farming operations. Suddenly, tasks that once required extensive manual labor could be completed swiftly and efficiently, leading to a surge in agricultural productivity. Livestock farming was no exception to this trend. The introduction of machinery meant that animals could be fed, housed, and cared for more efficiently, leading to a greater yield of products such as meat, milk, and eggs. This era marked the shift from small-scale farming, where livestock was primarily raised for a family or local community, towards large-scale industrial farming designed to feed the masses. But the Industrial Revolution brought more than just mechanization. It also triggered a significant increase in the scale of livestock farming. Larger farms became the norm, capable of raising hundreds if not thousands of animals. This shift was driven by the growing demand for animal products, fueled by the world's rapidly increasing population and changing dietary habits. Yet this transformation was not without its challenges. Large-scale farming brought with it a host of new problems, including disease control, waste management, and animal welfare issues. Farmers had to adapt and innovate to meet these challenges, leading to advancements in veterinary medicine, improved housing systems, and the development of more sustainable farming practices. As we move into the 20th century, we find ourselves in a world where livestock farming has become an industry that not only provides us with food, but also plays a crucial role in our economy, culture, and society. But as we will see, this is not the end of the story. The evolution of livestock farming continues, driven by new technologies, environmental concerns, and our ever-changing relationship with the animals we farm. In our current era, livestock farming continues to evolve, shaped by technology and the pressures of a growing population. As we move forward in time, technology has become an inseparable part of contemporary livestock farming. Precision farming, which leverages technology to monitor and optimize agricultural processes, has turned the tides in livestock management. Using everything from GPS systems to drones, farmers can now keep a closer eye on their herds, monitor health conditions, and optimize feeding and breeding practices. This has not only boosted productivity, but has also greatly enhanced animal welfare. However, technology is just one side of the story. The rising global population and increasing demand for animal products have put an enormous strain on livestock farming. This has necessitated the adoption of sustainable farming practices. Farmers are now focusing on reducing their carbon footprint, preserving biodiversity, and maintaining the health of the soil. The concept of farm to fork, where consumers prefer locally sourced and ethically raised animal products, has gained significant momentum. This trend is pushing farmers to ensure not just the quantity, but also the quality of their produce, bringing a paradigm shift in livestock farming. Yet, like every other industry, livestock farming is also facing the challenges posed by climate change. Shifts in weather patterns, increasing temperatures, and erratic rainfall are making it difficult for farmers to maintain consistent production levels. These changes have also led to the spread of new diseases, posing a threat to animal health and subsequently to human health. In response, farmers are adapting by diversifying their livestock, introducing breeds that are more resilient to climatic changes. They are also increasingly relying on technology to predict weather patterns and protect their herds from disease outbreaks. Despite the challenges, livestock farming remains an integral part of our society, economy, and culture. It's not just about producing food, but also about maintaining our landscapes, supporting rural communities, and preserving centuries-old traditions. As we navigate through the 21st century, livestock farming will continue to adapt and innovate, ensuring its relevance in our ever-changing world. As we look to the future, the question remains, what will be the next chapter in the evolution of livestock farming? In a world where technology is ever evolving, we can expect to see significant advancements in the realm of livestock farming. One of the most exciting and potentially transformative innovations on the horizon is lab-grown meat. Also known as cultured meat, this technology could drastically reduce the environmental footprint of livestock farming by producing meat from animal cells, without the need to raise and slaughter animals. Meanwhile, vertical farming, a concept traditionally associated with crop cultivation, might also find its place in livestock production. Picture multi-tiered structures housing livestock, optimizing space and resources, and reducing the land needed for farming. This approach could make livestock farming more sustainable and efficient, especially in urban environments where space is at a premium. Artificial intelligence and robotics are also likely to play a significant role in the future of livestock farming. From automated feeding systems to drones monitoring the health and well-being of animals, these technologies could revolutionize how farmers manage their livestock, improving efficiency, productivity, and animal welfare. But as we embrace these new technologies, we must not lose sight of the importance of sustainable and humane farming practices. The future of livestock farming should not just be about maximizing productivity, but also about ensuring the welfare of the animals in our care and minimizing our impact on the environment. We need to strike a balance between technological advancement and ethical farming practices. Moreover, we must remember that farming is not just about the production of food. It's about maintaining our cultural heritage, sustaining rural communities, and connecting us to the land and our food in a way that is both meaningful and sustainable. Whatever the future holds, one thing is certain: livestock farming will continue to play a crucial role in our society, shaping our lives in ways we cannot yet imagine. As we have seen, the evolution of livestock farming is a story of innovation, adaptation, and resilience. We've journeyed from the dawn of farming, where early communities first domesticated animals, shaping not only their economies, but their very way of life. We've traveled through the Middle Ages, witnessing the impact of cultural shifts and technological innovations on livestock practices. We've seen the dramatic influence of the Industrial Revolution as it propelled livestock farming onto a larger scale than ever before. In our modern era, we've observed how technology, environmental considerations, and societal factors continue to shape the industry. As we look to the future, we anticipate the challenges and opportunities that await us. Livestock farming is not just a practice, it's a testament to human ingenuity and perseverance. It's a story continually being written, each chapter filled with lessons from the past and hope for the future. As we continue to shape and be shaped by this remarkable practice, we carry forward a legacy that is as old as civilization itself.